Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. So, I don't know how long this is gonna last. My service isn't that great today. And I didn't know that until I hit the live button. It is really windy here. Hey, Red, you're not supposed to be in here. It is November 2nd. Remember, we have rules. Remember that, sir? And you're breaking them. You're breaking the rules, Red. Did you miss me? How have you been? I hope all is well with you. Send Crystal my love. Oh, hold on 1 second, please. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. So I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Fairy! How are you? Red's breaking the rules. It is November 2nd and he is here. You know, it's a rule that he set and he's breaking them. Sorry, my dog's barking. I have no idea why. Hold on, I gotta go figure out why my dog's barking. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Crazy dog. So, like you said, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay live because I don't really have that good a service. Hey, Dan, how are you? I don't know if it changed, but when I hit the live button, it said I only had like, oh yeah, I still have 100 kilobytes per second. And that doesn't seem to be the greatest service. So we'll see how long I last. How's the weather in New Zealand, Dan? Is it warm? Because when it's our winter, it's your summer. I know that much. Nice. See, you get the good weather while we freeze up here. It is so windy outside. And we're supposed to get the S word too later. And I can't say the S word until it actually happens. It is super windy here. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. If you could hit the thumbs up, that would be super cool of you. Right, Fairy, that's what I said. No S word. But it's gonna happen. I guess not too far away from here. They already had like an inch of that. Somebody had posted pictures of the trees all white and the ground white. I was like, wow, here it comes. Although it is very beautiful. I love white covered trees. It's like they're covered in frosting. Uh-oh. I'm starting to buffer. Now I'm back. Ooh, you're not cold, Fairy, but very stormy. You've had storms the last couple of times I've talked to you. And that's been like all week. All week you've had storms. Well, you do need lots of rain because you said it was very dry over there. Remember the creek was dry? You should go check on it and see if there's more water in it now. So there's been people commenting on my posts or on my shorts. They're so disgusting. Like, it's like they don't even watch the video and they just comment stupid stuff. It's like they don't realize how emotionally hacked they are. They're standing up for something that they don't even really comprehend. I did a live. Maybe I need to do another live about those comments and how people are emotionally hacked. It's like you can hear the bird feeder swinging. That's how windy it is. And I think so. Well, no, because that's underground. I was going to say, maybe there's like a tree blowing, messing with the signal. But the internet and Wi-Fi or whatever those cables are, that all runs underground. Oh, but if you're, but if it's a Wi-Fi signal going off a modem somewhere, that means that there's a signal in the air, right? So maybe a tree is blowing in the way of it. So when Fairy says when you try to have a combo with them, it's always you, me, are wrong. Yeah. That's true. That is true. But it's not storming, it's just very windy. I like how you can see the leaves on the ground flickering in the wind. Yeah, but I'm not on a wireless. Like, what do you mean by wireless, Dan? Like a cell service? See, I'm not on that right now. I'm not streaming on that right now. Off my cell service. I'm streaming off Wi-Fi. Oh, it just left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Am I gonna start to have problems? Am I buffering you guys or am I good? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. You hear me and see me. Good. Okay. Yay! So, Dan, if I'm running off... Okay, so my internet isn't cell based. It's off a wire in the ground, like fiber optic cables and whatnot. But then, that goes to the modem. But then I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not connected. So can a tree blow in the way of that? No? Oh. Well. How come not? We're learning things today, folks. Yes, but see, okay, so that signal from the wired modem to my device, that has to go up into the sky, right? Somewhere out in the air. IT is not mine either. No? So what, that just stays in my house? And doesn't go outside? So, but if my device goes outside, then it has to go outside, right? Well, what if I'm by a window? Could the window be interfering with the signal? Would it be bouncing off the window? Like a mirror? Sorry, I'm really high right now. So, this is kind of amusing me. Sorry, Dan. Everything affects the signal in some way. See, so the wind would be affecting the signal. See, it's the wind. See. the delay is so crazy. I reply to something that happens in my ear with the wind when I break up, and then it doesn't really happen. Well, we all know I'm silly. That's why you guys love me. Ah, hmm. Interesting. Interesting. So Dan says the signal from your modem travels directly to your device when you're using your modem's Wi-Fi. Hmm. Well, oh, look at the blue jays. I think that might be a female blue jay because it's a lighter blue up around its neck. And the one with the darker blue up around the neck is a male. Ooh, I think the wind blew her off. She did a little dance around the feeder. Did you see that? That was cute. Well, I'm going to get some more coffee. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, thank you, Fairy. Yes, people should check out my shorts and see what's really going on in Broadview. Because it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. People are disappearing. And nobody seems to care. Well, people care, but the wrong people don't care. Well, I don't even know if that was the right way to say it, but more people need to care. This is so fucked up. What's going on out there? And the lies that are going on about it is so crazy. It is so peaceful. Yesterday, Fairy, did you see yesterday what happened? The amount of force that they had was wild. There was like probably 300 agents and officers and state patrol, and they called in the mobile emergency, which is a whole bunch of police officers from northern Illinois that are all one unit or something. It was wild. For like between 30 to 50 protesters, like 50 tops. There were max 50 people out there. It was wild. And they weren't even doing anything. They were dancing in the street. It was wild. It was so fucked up. So fucked up. And I have a bunch of shorts I need to make off yesterday's live. They did. They arrested Jesus. Jesus got arrested in 2025. Fair, you should grab the link to that. It was wild. Oh my God. It's wild. Then the way they carried him, I thought they were going to toss him right in the back of the van. But they put him on the ground. And what they did, how they had him on the ground was against, I don't know if protocol is the right word, but when somebody has their hands in handcuffs behind their back, they are not supposed to lay flat on their stomach. They're supposed to be in the prone position on their side. Because of the way that you lay and the way your hands are and the pressure that it puts on your lungs, it was fucked up. It's fucked up what they're doing out there. And he was just crossing the street. There was no reason for him to be arrested. He was crossing the street. And earlier, before that, some ICE agents cruised by the crowd antagonizing him. And that's the other thing. They go by. There are two ways you can exit the detention center. You can go to the away from the protesters, or you can go towards the protesters. Before that, when that fence was up, they all went out the other way, away from the protesters. They never came that way. So they just drive by the protesters just to antagonize them, just to yell out the window, just to throw hand signs and shit out the window. It's fucking unbelievable. Oh yeah, that's right, we're in vertical. You can't post them. Damn. Oh well. Well, go to my channel and watch what's really going on, the truth. And just know, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, your comment, if it's a friendly comment, of course it will stay. But I've been getting some jackass comments. And those, depending on the mood I'm in, depending on if I've been dealing with you idiots all day, I delete them. Sometimes they stay. Oh, Rodney! Good afternoon, sir. Or good morning. Well, no, it's afternoon where you are, I think. Thank you for joining us. It's unbelievable what's going on. Rodney knows what's going on out at Broadview. It's disgusting. It's unhumane. I mean, the amount of people that can legally be here, citizens, people that have gone through the process already, that are just waiting for the finishing part of it, that they're getting. It's people showing up with passports and paperwork and medicine and clothes, and it's gross. Oh, Rodney, aw, thank you. You're always welcome here. I appreciate that. Fairy's kind of biased. So Fairy's my BFF, so she's a little biased. She's kind of stuck with me. She doesn't have a choice. She has to like me. Why am I mad at you? Who's mad at you? That's Rodney. Please explain. Oh, no. Oh, you're talking about that. So, that, the girl at the protest. I got upset because I have my own feelings about kids being at protests. And I think, if a kid is going to be at a protest, first of all, I think it's like age appropriate. And the girl was 12 years old, and if you heard her whole story, were you watching Status Quo at the same time you were watching Nana? Because I was. So I was watching the interview. No. Okay, so I was. And in the interview, let me tell you the story now. First, the mom was at the protest earlier, all by herself, and she went home. And then when she got home, her daughter wanted to go. Her daughter had made a sign. Her daughter has 3 kids that go to school with her that are from Venezuela, and they arrived a couple years ago. And during recess, these children, her classmates, can't go outside. Can't go outside for recess. Have to stay inside while all the other kids can go outside. So she has, she has feelings about this, and she thinks it's wrong, and she sees what's going on in her neighborhood, and these ICE agents going around. So she's got feelings about it. And so the mom came back home from the protest, and the girl really wanted to go. So the mom took her. And they were standing in the back. And I don't know if you were watching on Nana's stream, but we saw the pickle cross the street, and we saw the pickle go up front. And so we didn't know the pickle was a kid at that point. And it was cute. Somebody was a pickle. And so when the mom, the girl wanted to go confront them and tell her what she thought. And, if it was my kid, and it was peaceful up front, there was absolutely nothing going on. The cops were just standing there. They had their battalions, but you know how they all stand in that line with battalions. Or their batons, or whatever they're called, their beat sticks. They were just standing there. And so there was nothing, like I said, nothing was going on. It was a tense situation just because there were like 500 and officers standing behind, and I think if they would have started doing their move back bullshit, I think the mom, JT, and John would have stood around that little girl and protected her. But I don't think it was a bad situation, and it was upsetting me that everybody was putting their 2 cents in on how somebody else should raise a kid. I don't think anybody should tell anybody how to raise their kid. And I don't think people should call, people crazy, or they need to have their kid taken away, or they're endangering them, or whatever. I don't know. That's my opinion. Yes, I agree with that. I think we were all scared afraid for her safety. I agree to that. And you could see, like, in that interview with JT, you could, like, feel the mom's tension. And the mom wasn't on camera, but you could tell that her head was on a swivel. I was more mad at JT for stopping the little girl and talking to her right there. They could have walked and talked. I was like, come on, JT, wrap it up. Come on, JT, walk and talk. Walk and talk. Time to walk and talk. So that's just where I was, and I figured it was better for me to take myself out of that situation, Like Fairy always says, you don't go on YouTube in your feelings. And I got way in my feelings. Uh-oh. Did you lose me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm spinning. Am I spinning on your guys' end? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Lost me for a minute, so am I back? Okay, I'm back. Okay, yay! Yeah, you see what Fairy... Okay, Fairy says, I pulled my grandson out of public school because he's Mexican, Cuban, and white. He has a Hispanic last name. No one decides what's right or wrong in parenting. Yeah, see, so there's people that, now how fucked up of a country is that? That people are pulling, because I'm sure Fairy's not the only one, pulling their children out of school because of what's going on in this country. It's disgusting. This is not what America is supposed to be. I don't know, and I don't know how we're gonna fix it. I don't know what it's gonna take. I mean, people think that that food. I mean, I think the food stamps, when people start to starve, maybe then. Maybe then people will start to realize these fuckers that are in control really don't care about us. I mean, we don't even have a functioning government right now. Because of two singular people. Because of the orange guy and Mike Johnson. Two people. That's not supposed to happen. Like, we're not supposed to have, like, one person, two people have that much control over our government that they can just shut it down. I mean, people should be outraged about that. But you know, they stopped teaching government and history and all of that in school, so nobody knows jack shit. And people don't know how to critically think and use their brain. They took critical thinking out of school a long time ago. They saw what critical thinking could do during the Vietnam War, when all the people marched in D.C. during civil rights and all of that. Critical thinking got us civil rights in this country. And now we don't have critical thinking, so people don't think we have any rights, or rights don't change, or we don't gain any extra rights, or rights can be fucking taken away. People are so blind and stupid they can't even see that rights are being taken away just because you think it's only for somebody else, because it can only happen to brown people, or it can only happen to this kind of person. No, motherfucker. Once that law is gone, that means it's gone for everybody. When somebody crosses that line, they can cross it for everybody. Uh-oh. Yep. It's so fucked up, and people don't realize it. And this was all a plan. This was all a plan. And some of us critical thinkers out there, we actually knew this was gonna happen and tried to warn people. But we were called stupid and half-brained, and we're idiots and all kinds of fucking things. When actually they're the half-brains and they're the idiots, because they don't know how to use both sides of their brain. Exactly. Exactly, Fairy. Smart people hate Trump. It's the stupid ones that love him. I don't even think they have a half brain. They have like a quarter brain. They only know how to use that one part of their brain that says fight and defend. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna save this country. I have no idea. My service is really bad. I'm just kind of trying to push it for a little bit longer so I can at least get an hour in. Because I keep breaking up. At least on my end, I'm breaking up. Am I breaking up on your guys' end? Right? Well, we probably should, because they're the ones that keep bringing them up. We don't bring them up. They bring them up. Rodney? I'm not even I'm not even gonna comment out loud about that. But we're just gonna leave that right there. Oh, good afternoon, Mike. So, Mike is doing some other very good work in Wisconsin. He's the one that I found out that they're building a detention facility in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee. So, Mike, if you could drop that address in the chat, that would be super cool. Because then we can get some more eyeballs maybe on it. But Mike goes by every day. That's where I got the list from of all the companies that are helping build the facility. Oh, good afternoon, Foxy. Or good morning, I should say. It's morning for some of you still. For another 15 minutes. Ah, yes, there it is. 11925 West Lake Park Drive, Milwaukee. So if any of you are in the area, if you could drive by, make a little video, post it to your YouTube channel, so people know what's going on out there. We know when detainees are starting to be brought there. Oh, and if you're in Clinton County, Indiana, they are using their county jail to hold detainees. And they've been doing this since maybe even a little longer. Actually, I don't know how long. They've been holding detainees and profiting off of it. As of right now, price, the money may have gone up, but as of, I think it was like February, they were getting $95 a day for detainees, and they made in 1 month $85,000 for their county off of it. Good morning, Music Man. Welcome. So, I think if you're nearby, maybe you should start organizing little protests. Damn, now I wish I would have went and landscape. 'Cause then I could have dropped links to things. But if you Google Clinton County, Indiana, and ICE, a whole bunch of stuff comes up. Right, Fairy? Isn't it crazy that there's profits off jails? Private-owned prisons should be illegal. Yep. Yep, it's just unbelievable. Yep, Clinton County, Indiana, plus ICE. That's what you should Google, and a whole bunch of stuff came up. They were even talking about it in some Facebook group the county has. And that was in, I think, September. And the only reason that this was even found out about, because it was brought up at a city council budget meeting or something like that. So imagine I wonder how many other counties and towns are doing this. Yeah, see, that's what I think it is, Mike. I think it's local jails that have been owned by townships and counties. I don't think it's necessarily the private prison system. But I think that's wrong too. So, there's that. Yep, exactly what Mike said. Prisons should be federal to ensure that they are not for profit. But the fucked up thing is, though, Mike, right now we're making it profit. The country is. The orange guy and his little minions. And his stormtroopers are just so gross. If you guys aren't following Status Coup, I think you should. They have great coverage of on the ground what's going on in Chicago. And again, unfortunately, I'm in vertical, so dropping links doesn't do anything. I was not thinking. I guess we could put his @ sign in there. Ah, yes, that's another. Clay County, Indiana. That was another thing, Rodney. There's like, I think they said 4 to 8 different places. I don't know how many counties are in Indiana, so 8 kind of seems like a lot to me. But there are a lot of places in Indiana doing this, making money off of it. So then it makes you wonder if it's not just that county and there's all those other counties in Indiana. What other places are doing this? What other counties are making money off of it? Oh, have a wonderful day, Fairy. I'll see you later. Yep, Rodney, exactly. It's a for-profit scam. That's what all of this is. It's all for profit. It's all about making certain people richer. Alright, I'll talk to you tonight, Fairy. Love you, friend. So, it's like, okay, Indiana's right next door. And we know Wisconsin's building a facility. Well, what other places in Wisconsin? And what about the other bordering states? Because we know this is going on all throughout Illinois. Really, nobody's streaming Broadview today? Well, it's Nana's day off. And I kind of need a break from it. I think we all should take Sundays off Broadview. Yep, I agree. I think it's every bordering state. And I wonder if some red counties in Illinois, if their counties are doing this shit. Mike says, so Dodge County Jail, the county profits. Dodge County Correctional Institute is state profit in Wisconsin. Oh, interesting. Well, so, well, maybe in Illinois, the state places aren't doing it. Right? Rodney, I think it fucks up my mental state too. If Fairy was in here, she would agree with that. Because we were talking the other night and she said something and I started to get all defensive and I was like, ah! Like, she was like, stop. So, yes, I think it is good that we take mental breaks. Because otherwise we're gonna go crazy. Because seeing all the heartbreak that goes on out there. And then there's good things that happen too, you know, it's not just all bad. The other day. And I think the only reason she got out was because she looked so young. She was probably a minor. They didn't want that PR. Can you imagine if we found out well, never mind. Never mind, I'm not even talk about that because there are young girls missing every fucking day and people don't care. Oh God, see, then there's... And then I get comments. And some of the, like I was saying, like I just got one. Let's see what this comment says, shall we? It's like, what the hell? Like this. Someone's grandma isn't taking her medicine and has left the nursing home. Like, are you fucking idiot? Like, why would you say that? Does that make you feel better? Aw, are your fifis hurt? And who are really the fucking snowflakes? Because I don't think it's us. I think it's them. I think they're the snowflakes. They leave all these stupid comments. Then here's another one. What is the 67-year-old woman doing, putting herself in the position that you do? Knowing that violence can break out at any time, you're looking to be a victim. You know exactly what you were doing. How is that she it's like these people don't even know Nana and they're just commenting on it just to be assholes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? It's so gross. People are so gross. Uh oh. Oh, and that's another thing Mike's doing. So it seems like every day him and a group of people get together and they go protest somewhere. I think that is so amazing, Mike. I appreciate that so much. I think what you guys are doing is just great. I'm scared that we're stuck with them. I don't know. Oh, the help tent. Oh, that's the help tent being taken down the way that it was so disgusting. Just, I mean, they were just throwing this stuff. I mean, they literally took one of the tents and flipped it over and then put it into the end loader. And then we're taking stuff and throwing it into the top of the tent. So you know that tent is destroyed. Like those poles that were holding up the top of the tent got destroyed when they threw all that shit on top of it. Exactly, Mike. Nana is not the violent one. And she doesn't need to. They're the violent. The only violent people out at Broadview are ICE and the state patrollers. It's disgusting. They're the ones that bring the violence. So I think Mr. Fuzzy is. No, he just disappeared. So we have a squirrel that comes to the feeder. His name's Mr. Fuzzy. He's been around for a while. Wow, Mike, it takes you an hour and a half to drive to the detention facility? Wow, and you do it every day. That's awesome. That's dedication. Thank you. We need more people like you, Mike, and Nana. You have squirrels that eat out of your hand, Rodney? That's so cool. He won't let me get that close. R2D2? R2D2 where? Did someone at least grab R2D2? I remember there being a little R2D2 figure there. Where? Where was the figure at? Oh, there's Mr. Fuzzy. Yes, the state police should be protecting the citizens of Illinois. Oh, yeah. And then somebody commented that the police don't need to have their body cams on all the time. Well, yes, by law, if you're interacting with a civilian, then your body camera needs to be on. And those police that came out, they were only out there for probably 10 minutes, maybe. 10, 15 minutes. And if you think batteries can't last 10, 15 minutes, well, then you really have a fucked up brain. And you need to do some research on fucking Duracell or something. I don't know. And it's not even just, not just an Illinois state law for troopers, but that's a law for all police in Illinois. I know Chicago police 100% have to, if they are interacting with the public, they have to have their body camera on. Even if you are walking down the street and you stop to ask a cop a question, he has to turn his body camera on. Right, that body cam. Oh. Damn, am I buffering? Uh-oh. I think you're losing me. Yep, I thought I was buffering. Yep, I think I'm losing you guys. The wind picked up. Oh, I don't... Yep, see how the wind... the leaves are blowing around on the ground now. Well, maybe I should end for now. Oh no, am I back? Let's see if my kilobytes per second dropped. Oh no, I'm still at 100. So that hasn't changed. So I guess before I lose signal, if you have a town, city, council meeting, budget meeting, or whatever, I think we all need to start going to them and seeing if there are federal funds coming from ICE that are being put into our money and stuff. Yep, I'm buffering really bad. All right, I'm going to end. Have a wonderful day, Rodney. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful day, Mike. And I hope you have a wonderful turnout at your protest later in Milwaukee. And where is that today, Rodney? Because I might see if I can send some people your way. And having a food drive. That is so awesome that you're having a food drive. I don't know if you're still here, but if you're in Milwaukee, follow Mike. You see his @ sign. He usually posts. I don't know if he posts while you're there or after you're gone. But if you're in Milwaukee, Mike is somebody you should be following. He puts out a lot of information. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Peace and love to all. Be kind. It's free. Don't be an asshole because we have way, way too many of them out there. And I will see you all next time. Bye. Oh, Cinderella, so good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I had to pop back and say hi. It's so good to see you. So, thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll see you all next time. Bye.